Kay Banyako again. Thanks for joining me. Today I'll be talking about a very important um, lesson, which is how to get a clean sound. And a lot of my followers have been struggling with this, and they ask me, how do you get a clean sound? How do you stop sounding sloppy? You know, um, and today I'm going to tackle that, or try and tackle that. So, first thing I'm going to talk about something Chick Corea talks about. Or I'll say two things he talks about. The first thing is recording yourself. You can be, you know, practicing, let's say, 10 hours a day. You're going to sound sloppy if you don't, hear what you sound like, you know. So you can play with your band and, get the claps. But, if you're not listening to yourself, you don't know what you sound like. A good example is my actual first recording date with my trio. So, I my trio had been playing, clubs and, different spots, and, we decided to go into the recording studio and actually, do some recording for a press kit we're doing. And so, up till then, like I said, I've been practicing. I was in college then, and I was really practicing. I mean, I would say on average, realistically, I'll do 6 days, or sorry, 6 hours a day. Sometimes on weekends, I might do 7, 8 hours. Even now, I still do 4 or 5 hours, a day. So I would practice, and I thought, I was ready. Let's go record. So the trio, and it was my trio was piano, bass, and congas. I wanted that African sound in there. So it was based off Randy Weston's trio. So we get to the recording day. We record. Everyone in the studio loves what they're hearing, and we listen to it, and it sounds sloppy. The skill is there, the technique is there, but it just sounds sloppy. And I went home and I was, kind of very disappointed. I said, why does it sound like that, And so, I called one of my friends, who was also, going through some recording dates with his band. And he talked about recording yourself not only as a way to find your own sound, but as a way to not sound sloppy. So I'll take the blues for instance. Good way is to record yourself playing the blues, right? So just a quick blues. You pick a tempo you're comfortable with, right? So I play the blues there. So if let's say I heard that, if I listen to that up or see that, I say, that might be good, but it was sloppy, and I intentionally made certain things sloppy over there. So, you know, just doing it, from, let's say, from just playing without hearing yourself, you might think, that's good. But when you actually record yourself and hear it, you might hear where, you're not articulating, properly. So that's one lesson, like Chick Corea talks about all the time. He said when he first started playing, he started, he's a big fan of Bud Powell, started playing Bud Powell stuff. But he noticed that whenever he recorded himself, he didn't sound anything like, he thought he sounded. And so that is one lesson. Another lesson is who to listen to. So I'm a big fan of Bobby Timmons, right? A big fan of Oscar Peterson. So players with a lot of bluesy influences. So, you pick a player, Oscar Peterson, and then you play a blues like him or with the record, and then you record how you sound with that record, right? So I'm just gonna play a blues real quick in F. Okay, so you play that, and then again you play it against the record, and then you see how you hear how you sound like. Another thing is how you listen to who you like. So, like I said, I'm a big fan of Bobby Timmons. That doesn't mean I just listen to Bobby Timmons and that's it. I can listen to him all day, but it means I actually listen to who Bobby Timmons listened to and who they listen to. So if I play, let's say, even Autumn Leaves, or let's say I play Confirmation Changes, right? So I could play, kind of a bluesy, beboppy sound, which is what Bobby Timmons is. But that also means I go back to who Bobby Timmons listened to. So I listen to Bud Powell, I listen to Horace Silver, and because that's what Bobby Timmons listened to, Bud Powell, Horace Silver. So if I want the Bobby Timmons sound, that's who I listen to. It doesn't end there. Then I listen to who he liked listening to and who they like listening. So I listen to Bud Powell, and then I listen to who Bud Powell liked listening to. And Bud Powell was a combination of Art Tatum, you know, and he also listened to Teddy Wilson. So that's who I listened to. And same for Horace Silver. Horace Silver was a Teddy Wilson. Like listen to Teddy Wilson, and that's who I listen to. And then you listen to Teddy Wilson and listen to who they listen to, and that's how you get that sound. So if you like Chick Corea, for instance, you listen to Bud Powell, you listen to Art Tatum, and that's who Chick Corea listened to. If you like Randy Weston, you listen to Thelonious Monk. You listen to Duke Ellington. So that's a way to listen, and it helps you get a clean sound because it helps you get to the root of their sound. Again, the blues is a good way to practice also different speeds and record yourself and see how you sound. So you guys don't get disappointed. If the first time you hear yourself, it's gonna sound sloppy, but as you go on, your lines are gonna come out much cleaner. Again, this is Cabe Nyarko again. Thank you for joining me. Stay tuned for more lessons and get to me by email at cabenyarkomusic@gmail.com. Thank you.